good. You got a notepad, George?
Sorry?
You got a notepad to write your notes?
Okay.
You gotta write your notes. Excellent. So I'll start off. Your tutor is trying to log in there, but I'll start off as soon as I have Keba. There was, okay, I think everybody's in. Keba is in, your tutor. Okay. Your tutor's microphone is muted, so he needs to unmute the microphone. Let me chat with him. Unmute the mic. Excellent, good attendance, I think. Yeah. So the 3 candidates who missed are in. All of you are in.
Yeah, even me I missed last time.
Yes, there's the 2 of you missed. Both of you are in. No, actually, there's another one. George, you're in. Keba. Okay. Ali.
Hi.
So I will introduce the team now.
Okay.
The 2 candidates who missed the other session, they are here, both of them. And I think there's one more. I can't remember who. Yeah, both of them are here. What I'll do is I'll just introduce the few things on how to answer questions, and then I'll let you run with the program. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let me do that very quick. Let me check. Excellent. So I will stop sharing this screen. Before I go further, let me have quickly a short introduction. We'll start with Keba. Keba, where are you?
I'm in Gambia.
Oh, Gambia. Perfect. Keba is in Gambia. And what's your trade, type of business you're thinking of?
Changing foreign money, like Western Union.
Okay. You're trying to do a Western Union type of business?
Yeah.
Oh, finance, excellent. We have George Lungu. Which country are you in, George?
Zambia.
Oh, fantastic. What is your trade, type of business you're thinking of?
Who?
The type of business you're thinking of?
Sorry?
The type of business you are thinking of.
What the type of business? Starting up a school.
Oh, education. Excellent. Which group? Age group?
Education, yes. Sorry?
What's the age group?
Age group. All ages.
All ages?
Probably.
That's too much.
For a start from primary.
Okay.
Like 7 to 15 years.
Because if you say all ages, including PhD, you know.
No. Let's just say schools about from professional levels.
Okay, excellent. Right, very quickly, can I ask a question to the people on the panel? Do you know how to upload your work before I just go into the whole thing? Do you know how to upload your work? I want to do very quickly. Can you all see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to go through this very quickly, and you're on the Diaspora Business Studies. I want each one of you, because you are on this one. The next progression will be that one, B, then C, then like that you get the full diploma of 6 units. Yeah. This is your first level certificate. Next module, next one, then you get the full diploma, and I encourage you to go all the way. After you get this certificate, get onto the next 3 modules here and get the full diploma, which would be an extra reduced assessment fee for these two. So you got a progression, yeah. And you can also apply to become an assessor so that you can help us work in your own country there. Now, very quickly, when you go in there, I'm sure you've gone past this stage. I'm in the admin. Some things you see here, you don't see them outside there, but you have a privilege. You're doing the cost benefit analysis, right? This table, have you downloaded that one? Yes?
Yes,
okay.
I have.
Good. And what I want people to do is to put answers within this table. Yes? Put your answers within that table. When you download it, I want you to type your answers in there. Is that okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
And let me just demonstrate that very quickly. I hope it's the right one. Yes, it's the right one. Can you see the table here? Somebody asked about the ID is on our database here. Don't worry about it. Once you submit, we are going to put it on. Yeah.
Okay.
Very good. And when you write, simply type in this space. Don't type anywhere else. It's easier for the people to mark. When assessors download this from the system, they want to see stuff typed over here. Okay? And once they see and they think it's doing all right, they'll put a tick. Either referral means you haven't passed, make some corrections. F means fail. P means pass. So they might type there pass. Or they might put F there meaning fail. Or they might put R there meaning referral. So they'll choose between these 3. Okay?
Yeah.
Excellent. So use these templates all the way, all the way. I prefer people to type. It's much easier. The other year we allowed people to write. Very difficult to read some handwritings. So just type in this one. Yes? Any questions so far?
Yeah, look, I'm using my phone right now. I don't.
Yeah.
Can I type it there?
You are going to be doing this in a proper environment. Whatever you use, make sure you type the word. And you're not doing this today. It's as you are learning. You must find a computer, a laptop, a laptop where you can type.
Yeah, I have one.
Very good, very good.
It's one, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll repair it tomorrow.
Okay.
Inshallah.
Excellent. Okay. Very quickly, let me come out of there. That is sorted. I come back here, uploading your work. No emails, please. I think at the end of each session, it says upload Unit 3 coursework up to February and March. So just click over there and upload. It's very easy. Yeah. Same thing applies to business planning. Is download that assessment table. Once you finish, upload your work right there. No emailing. Same applies to the unit 5.1. These are the units we're doing. Yeah, download that answer sheet and upload it over there, and you're done. Okay? Now, I want people to listen to every single lesson here. Don't just answer. We do monitor you here. If you're not attending, you won't pass. Listen to all these video clips. These seminars we put on live are backups. We expect you to do your work online. Okay, any questions?
Yes, please, Doc.
Yeah.
If you didn't send it to the email, we're going to save it on all the savings.
You should upload all the work here, no emails. If you send the email, it will be deleted. Nobody's going to see it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a central system where all assessors are not in one place. When they log in, they should find this. Emails is only accessed by people in the office. So upload here.
Okay.
All the answers must be put here. Excellent. Okay. Okay then, we're done. If there's no question, I close that. I'll pass it over to Mehuli, who's going to lead you through the lessons. I'll stop sharing that. Let me find. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so Mehuli, I'm going to put your thing for you. Just a minute, is it loading? Okay. So Mehuli will go through this. It's your floor, Mehuli. Mehuli is one of the tutors. He's based in Bournemouth, UK. Mehuli, you may take over.
Okay, thank you, Dr. John. I'll start by greeting everyone. How are you guys doing?
We
Fine,
are
fine.
How are you?
Doing very well, thanks. So please, just to remind me of your names quickly. My name is Meshuli Nue, just to begin with, and your names are?
My name is Fatmata Kebe.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
My name is Fatmata Kebe.
Okay.
My name is George Lungu.
Okay, that's very good. Nice to meet you. So today's seminar session, we're gonna cover an introduction into cost-benefit analysis and business planning. So I've heard you guys briefly talk about your business ideas, which is the school and the foreign exchange,
Yes.
foreign currency exchange company,
Western Union, yeah.
like a Western Union. Okay, that's perfect. So I'm gonna start with business planning. So
Lee,
what I'd like to, yes.
can you see the screen can you see the slide on the screen?
Yes.
Can you see it?
Sorry, can I see that?
The screen? Can you see the screen?
Your screen.
Can you see it? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I can.
Okay. Why don't you start with the unit 3, because I put up this slide for you, then you can switch to business planning.
Okay, so start with cost benefit analysis.
Yeah, take them through these points quickly. Then only because I woke up very early in the morning to put this slide on. So I want you to use it, then you can switch over, yeah?
Yes, that's fine.
The points are there, yeah.
Okay. So we'll start with cost benefit analysis then. So just to run through the points quickly about what you learn, is how to identify your costs. Those are the costs involved in starting up your business. How to calculate the starter capital and develop a financial schedule, which is a weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annual schedule of the expense that you draw up so as to calculate your startup costs before you go into your business. How to identify and describe other costs and benefits of other fiscal ones. How to see your financial leaks in your business and how to network with other businesses within the area to increase circles of influence. Okay. So just to begin with, before we identify our costs, just want to begin with starting by defining what costs are. What would define cost as is the money and the time that we spend in running a business? Did we get that definition clear? Hello?
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, just want to confirm that I'm coming out clear. Okay. Now, what we're going to look at is how to identify the costs involved in setting up our business and eventually come up with our financial schedule. So to begin with that, well, now that we've defined costs, we're going to look at different types of costs that you incur in starting up your business. So within your business idea, I'd just like you to think about all the costs that you think you'd incur in starting up and running your business as a newly startup. So now, in terms of these costs, what you find is we'll have two types of main fields of costs, which we call our fixed costs and our variable costs. So fixed costs are defined as costs that do not vary over time, meaning that they do not change over time. Then our variable costs are the costs that change over a short period of time and are variable as to different factors such as level of output and other defining factors in a business. So basically, our variable costs are costs that are going to change. So let's give an example of that before we go past that. So an example of a fixed cost per se would be your rent in a building. So if someone else you have a business and for their business, they have a rent will be a cost that does not change over time because the building is a fixed asset, it's going to stay there. The rent is something that they're going to keep incurring and it's not going to change over financial periods. You're going to keep getting the same thing. Now, a variable cost would be something like anything something that could change over time.
Stationary, maybe?
Stationary, maybe, yes. Stationary could be a good variable cost because that's something that can change as to level of output of a business or a level of functional operation. Maybe that's a good example. So just before I move forward, do you guys get a clear understanding as to the difference between the two?
Yes, I've gotten
Fixed
something.
costs and variable costs, yeah.
Yes. So within your business ideas, I just wanted to ask you quickly if you could give me an example of one fixed cost and one variable cost that you'd incur.
Like direct and indirect costs. It's also a different way to categorize costs.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Please repeat.
I mean, we have fixed and variable costs. Also, we have direct and indirect costs.
Yes.
Identify
So
something
now
in your
we're
business.
focusing on the fixed and the variable costs.
Okay.
So what would be an example of a fixed or variable cost in your business idea? So in a Western Union startup.
Okay. The fixed cost based on the rate.
Is that rent, did you say?
The rates. RATA. Yeah.
Okay,
Sometimes, like the pounds. If you change pound in Gambia, it's 61. Sometimes you do give like 60. But the one working on Western Union, we sometimes give the fixed price.
No, that one is changing. That one's going to change because
yes.
tomorrow morning the exchange rate will fall because of ambient conditions in the world economy. So that won't be
Yeah.
fixed. It's something to do with your business. For example, you've got a shop here. People are coming to the Western Union shop, and the landlord says, you'll be paying me a rent of £20 every month. That one is fixed.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Or I'm going to lend you my computer for use. You'll be giving me £5 every week. That is fixed. You can plan for it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And George, do you have an example just to see if you have an understanding?
And the example is just the one the doctor has just given. The first one I would say is the building. The building, of course, it might not just be as quickly as possible. You build your own structures. Of course, it might be a lenten structure. So best fixed price would be a structure, maybe per month I'm said there's a certain amount of money to be paying. Then the variable cost might be maybe the school fees. Yeah, school fees might change based on the exchange rate. Maybe this year or next year, something of that nature.
Okay, I think that's
Yes.
so that's a good example for both examples. So in this, the core understanding that we're trying to come to is how fixed costs, and just to understand how fixed costs are costs that are not going to change over a period of time. So these are mainly like your even investment costs such as motor vehicles, machinery and stuff like that, and your variable costs are things that are going to change as over a short period of time because they vary on different levels of operation and different short-term factors. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to look at now is when you come up to with your now that you know what your fixed costs are and your variable costs, and you're now going to come up and start thinking about all the costs that you're going to incur in starting up your business. The next step that we're going to look at is to come up with what we call a financial schedule. So this method, the best way to come up with it is to use a spreadsheet. So within that spreadsheet, you come up with a table where you are going to have your costs and have different columns. So the first column will have your weekly, second column will be a monthly, third column quarterly, and fourth annually. So just going up there in between. So yes. So now under those different columns, that's where you're gonna start to list your expenses. So as per different business idea that you have in mind, what you're gonna do is now need to sit and critically think through all the costs that you're gonna incur. So from inventory, what are you going to need to buy? What are your startup machinery costs, equipment costs, or rent if you want to set up a shop or a school, like you're gonna build your buildings, different factors like that, all the way down to your office expenses, wages and salaries, all the expenses that you generally gonna come up with on your business when your business functions. So the way it's set up is in a sense that you get your weekly, you write down your weekly totals, and then you get your monthly totals, and then your annual totals for your expenses. So the aim of this is to come up with the sum of the total of your business expenses that you're going to incur, that you expect to incur as soon as you open your business, so as to get it running, in other words. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so from there, so you're gonna list your expenses in your different categories, so the fixed cost, my variable costs, office expenses, equipment, and then you're gonna put your total. So on a weekly, how much do I spend on wages and this and that? And then on a monthly, how much will I spend quarterly and annually? So this in turn is what helps us to budget. When at the beginning of your business you want to come up with your capture, you're going to have a whole figure of how much am I going to need to budget, how much am I going to need for this and that. You may not be expecting to gain straight up profits when you start a business. So some businesses, in your ideology, you might be thinking of, okay, I expect not to gain profit over this period of time, so this is how much it's going to cost me. How am I going to budget for that in the future? So the financial forecast will contribute towards such budgets. Is that clear?
Okay. Any questions on that?
Any question?
Come again, please. I can get you clearly because the networking is a problem.
Okay. Any questions?
Sorry.
And I said, is there any questions or sort of questions?
Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Very
Yeah,
good.
but the explanation, can you at least elaborate more about this?
About the table?
Yes.
Yeah. What Lee is saying is, for example, here's the staff costs in the first section. Let's see, you are the manager yourself, right? Manager.
Yes.
How much are you gonna pay yourself monthly? What's your currency over there?
The current quarter.
Okay. How much are you gonna pay yourself per month?
Sorry?
How much are you gonna pay yourself per month?
Or let's just say 5,000.
Okay, 5,000. So can you multiply that by 12?
That's 60,000.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, but how much is that in Gambian money? Then who else are you going to pay?
The workers, maybe?
Put administrator, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, admin staff. How many are they? How many admin staff? 3?
Hello.
Yeah,
Sorry?
3 admin staff?
Yeah, maybe 3?
Hello.
Okay, hello, Keba, we can hear you.
Yeah.
How much pay admin staff? 1 per month?
2,000.
2,000, right?
$5,000.
Okay, that's good. So 3 times 2 is what? How much?
3 times 2?
3?
Times 2?
3 times 2?
12?
3 times 2 is 6.
3 times is what? 2?
2, yeah.
6?
Yeah. 6 times 12?
6.
72.
6 times 12 is 72, right? Good.
Yes.
72,000. So then you add every single person you're going to pay in this. Then finally you come up with the total here. What's the total? Can you add the total here? That's 11,000 here. Is that correct?
Come
Yeah.
again.
And add these totals. How much is that?
So, sorry, doctor.
6 times 12 is 72.
If you add this plus that, 60 plus 72.
What? 60 plus?
Can you see on the screen? You're adding these two numbers.
I've only
No, I'm not seeing that. We are only seeing the table.
What?
Yeah, we can't see the.
You can't see the table?
We can see the
We
table,
only
but
see
we
the
can't see.
table screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. you can't see the table? Can you see it now?
No, we are only seeing the table. We're not seeing your screen. It's loading.
Handsome. Now we can see the what is there.
Okay.
K 60,000. K 70. 2,000.
Yeah. So add these two numbers together. Come on, mathematicians. Keba, you're doing money. You should add this quickly.
Yeah.
1,000.
Yes. So Lee can explain this now. And this section B, other expenses. Somebody said rent.
22.
Yeah. Monthly rent. How much would you pay rent in your school for the building?
For the building,
Yeah.
let's say 15,000.
Okay, 15,000. So multiply that by 12. How much is it? Very quickly. Times 12. Come on, guys. Ladies.
Okay, just a minute.
Mine is 60,000 because I pay monthly 5,000.
Let's multiply that one. 15 times.
It's 60,000.
Times 12. 15 times 12 can be 60,000.
Mine is 60.
Okay, this scenario is 180,000.
180.
That's it. So
180.
yeah, and then then you add all the expenses here, add them together, and can Lee explain this now, Lee?
Yes. Okay, so basically, so from how what we see on the table there, that's basically the process that of calculating the financial schedule. So as shown in the table there, you're gonna list your expenses down in the first column. So these are all your expenses that you're gonna incur, from your wages to your overhead expenses, fixed expenses, and different expenses. So now you're gonna calculate your monthly amounts. I mean that will be given, and then you multiply by 12 to get annual ones, just as we've done here. So once you are finished calculating all your expenses and putting them there, what's gonna come down to at the bottom of the screen is where you're gonna come and sum up a total of all your expenses. So when we come up with that total, that's gonna now show us all the total the expenses that are gonna incur when starting up with your business. So that's gonna be your financial schedule complete.
Yes, maybe we can add on a one-off cost, say machinery. Yes, these things, once you buy it, if it was 10,000 kwacha, it still remains 10,000 kwacha. It will never change, but the accountant will be doing depreciation. If you wanted to, if you're buying this on finance, you can divide it by 12, and you're paying in installments. How much is 10,000 divided by 12? I think
120,000.
divide by 12.
It's 120.
Divide by
120. I'll divide. Okay.
Yeah.
833.
Yeah, 833. So they'll round off. They'll put at 834.
Plus 3333.
Yeah, 834. That's what.
834.
Yes, let's get 834 times 12. Yeah, 10,008. Sometimes in business you don't pay the whole cash upfront. Yeah. So now, so the total for this is this. So to take care of, is that 8 there, yeah? Is Raymond here? I can see Raymond. Somebody's coming. Yeah. So Mehuli, can you explain this one now?
Okay,
This
so
bit, yeah.
our total expenditure then that as highlighted at the bottom of your screen there will then be equal to all the sections of your financial schedule added up together. So basically, these are the totals, the subtotals of each section of your expenses. So from the wages and the overheads, and then the one-off costs and all the other costs and that you'd have summed up in your schedule will be all added up to get the total cost expenditure at the bottom.
Yeah. And this,
So,
when we do the
at this
one-offs,
point-
yeah.
Yes, sorry.
When you do the one-off cost here, it appears only at the start. When you start recalculating the schedules, this won't appear at all. It will be an asset. Your accountant will sort it out for you. They know where to put it during accounts. So what Meoli is saying, you add this, you add that. This is you're drawing on the drawing table. You haven't started business yet, and you add that to get this. It just gives you an idea of how much it's going to cost you before you even jump out to do business. Okay. Okay. So, Meoli, carry over. You want me to take you back to the slide?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh yeah, Raymond is there. Hi, Raymond.
Hello.
Excellent. Raymond didn't introduce himself.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Raymond, where are you? Which town are you based, and what's your business idea? In 2 minutes.
I'm in Edmonton Green, and like my business. So I didn't get the question.
Your business. Your business
I didn't get
idea.
the question about it.
Your business idea.
My business idea that I have.
That's right.
I'm into selling small snacks, but on a ground level.
Okay.
Like a vendor, and I go into offices and stuff like that.
Okay.
With the target rate, certain amount of money at the end of the day.
Okay.
Like daily, I set my target at 200 pounds a day, and I try to find 200 customers.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much. Awesome. So, is this the slide we were at, Mehuli? Or is it not? Other benefits?
No, it's just the different
It's not
one.
the one,
Just
yeah.
in front.
So, gentlemen, I'll reset the system. Don't go too far away. I think my hands are frozen here. I'm going to reset it. Come back in 10 seconds. Exactly 10 seconds, yeah?
Okay.
Keba, 10 seconds. I'm just going to reset. 10 seconds, yeah. 10 seconds. Come back in 10 seconds. Literally 10 seconds. Oh, this computer. Hello, testing 1, 2. Good.
Okay.
Yes. well done. You're doing all right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I won't let you go through my account because I realize you never set up your PIN number.
PIN number?
Yeah, if you set up your own PIN number, you can control the screen. Okay. One more, waiting for one more to come, then you can take over. We've got what's happening with the computer? Okay. I think everyone is back. Keba is in. Is Keba in?
Yeah.
Okay, George? Raymond is back?
That's right.
Okay. Is that George now?
Yeah.
Oh, George is back, yeah?
Okay.
Okay. Excellent. So, Meholi will carry on for business planning. That's overview on cost-benefit analysis. The rest of the staff keep logging in. So, Meholi will carry on for the business planning.
Yes, thank you, Dr. So yes, now we're gonna move on to the second part of the seminar, that's business planning. We'll start by defining what a business plan is. So a business plan is a document that sets out a business's objectives and the strategies it's gonna use to achieve those objectives. Why do businesses create a business plan? Businesses, they create a business plan as a measure to govern the way in which they are going to operate. A business plan could also be something that could be useful if you're going to look into getting investments. Like I see in the case of George, like your business ideas is a big one, like in terms of a school, like maybe something that you're considering might be for outside investment. That's something that you would use your business plan for potential investors to see and invest in the business idea. So, quickly touch, John.
Yes?
Is a slide.
Yes, I'm just bringing it up now. And also a business plan, the first audience, the very first person who is supposed to have that in mind is yourself. Can somebody mute your microphone? I don't know where that noise is coming from. Try and mute your microphone. Thank you. You are the first audience. Very good. Of a business plan, yes, excellent. And in this, you must know what contents you need to have in your business plan, because you're going to produce those ideas for yourself. And then when you produce the ideas for yourself, you're going to explain them as to why you put them in there, because that's what's going to guide you in the journey of your business. And I'm going to share now the screen so you can see the Raymond's back. I can see Galaxy S9. Is that Raymond? Or somebody else was coming? Yeah, excellent, yes. reporting is here. Good. Yes. So in your business planning, you will produce a content list, and this will start with what points are you going to put in your business plan? And this is where Meholi was continuing. There you go, Meholi.
It's me. But the contact is trying.
Okay, thank you, Dr. John. So, yes, like we were saying, in the next stage from your business plan now would be to produce your business plan. So, how to produce your business plan? So, bearing in mind now that you're going to take into account all your different factors within your business idea and its different industry, what we're going to come up with now is a content but first of how you're going to drop your plan. So in the contents, we're going to have your objectives, your vision. So it's just basically just lists of things that you're going to have within your plan. So your market strategy, the executive summary, your location, your target, like your target market or your target audience for your
Marketplace.
Sorry?
And I think marketplace. Right?
I didn't get that market.
You say
I say, what about marketplace?
Marketplace, your target audience?
Yes. Yes, that's part of it. Your marketplace, so your target market, maybe your niche market also as well. Like if you could put it that as well. So these are all things that are gonna come up in your business plan, and basically what we're trying to show through your business plan is how you're gonna implement all this and how you come up from your business idea, the different factors that affect it, and how you'd implement it for it to run. So, just quickly, if before we go forward, if you could just let's just describe 2 or more reasons why you'd have to include those items in your business plan. Just if you could quickly just each say at least 1 or 2.
George?
The
Okay.
first reason is it's a map for the entire business planning. That's why all these are needed, because when you look at the vision talks about the whole essence of starting up a business. Okay, then executive money, the business status, the marketing strategy, and how the business is going to fit in the already running businesses for the marketplace. Where is that particular business idea of yours? Is it going to be placed at a light place where there are people that might want your products? Let's say if my setting up a school, in what type of a place am I going to put that particular school? What type of people are there in that particular area? So those are the things to consider when thinking about the business. Yeah?
Okay. Good. Kebe?
Yeah.
Kebe? Fatimata?
Yeah. Yeah.
You wanted to say something? I heard your voice.
Like the marketing strategy.
No, describe.
Like the market.
Okay, marketing, good. Continue.
Marketplace.
Explain it. Describe it. Okay, here, this is very critical. When you put things in the business plan, for example, you say marketplace. What do you really mean? Because this document is your living document, is your roadmap to your goal to succeed. Why have I put the marketplace in my business plan? I'm going to look at, I want, number 1, to look at the critical mass, meaning how many people in this area, my targeted place, are able to come to my shop? What is my share of the market? Because you're not the only one doing Western Union. You're not the only one doing a school. You're not the only one who is a vendor. There are many other people selling the same product. So you sit down to analyze. So I've put this detail because I want to work out the marketplace, my share, and the critical mass. The critical mass, how many people, and the demography. That is to say, is it going to be Asians coming to my shop, or Africans coming to my shop, or is it mixed? You look at your location. This is very important. And some of these things you can also carry them out through a short survey. Statistically, you collect data, or you can go to the database that's produced by the government because they have this kind of information. Then you pitch yourself properly. So when you come to this stage, you're going to be describing things like that. You go in detail, but just choose 2 as a minimum or more reasons. For example, if you put vision, give us 2 reasons for the vision. Marketplace, give us 2 reasons for that. And here, don't discuss everything here, over there, but choose a few of them. But if you are ready, made up, discuss all of them, so that this is a win-win. Okay. Nehuli, P3?
And Dot?
Okay. Yeah.
How about marketplace? It's a place where you can see and know how your competitors are doing.
Yeah.
You check
How that
what is in the market, like what, like here we have DJ with the BC with the union. We check both and what doing so that
we lost you there. You're talking about competitors as well, yeah?
like the marketplace. We sometimes don't have a marketing team to go and check what is inside the market, like checking what are they doing, the thing are you are not doing, so that you will match with them, so that you can compete with your competitor.
Okay, that's gonna be the competitor point. Excellent. That's part of the competition. Okay. So Mehuli, would you try to continue?
Okay.
On the P3?
I think I'll skip to P4. Yeah.
The P4, you want to link with the competitors? Yes, yes.
Yes. So, so quickly, so we're going to describe what is meant by competitor and give an example in your own business. Does anyone want to give us a definition of what they think a competitor is? How they'll describe it?
Can I try?
Yes.
You mean like the definition?
Yes. Like how would you describe a competitor? What's
Okay.
a competitor to you?
A competitor is a person who. Sorry, I lost.
Okay.
I didn't get it. It's a person who?
Okay. Maybe George, you want to try? George? Raymond?
I think a competitor might be somebody that is selling the same product that is selling, or somebody that is supposed to divide with the customers in the marketplace. Somebody having almost the same idea that you have. out there.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yes, that is correct, Raymond. So it's a competitor, someone who's within the same or similar industry in which you're operating. So now, is that clear?
Yes.
Kebe, did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So no, that's so now that we know what a competitor is, can you each give an example of a competitor that you have within your industry, within your current business idea that you're looking into now? Who are the current people that are in your industry who are you going to be competing with? Just one example, and it has to be specific to your own business idea.
Example.
Yeah.
Yes, an example of your competitor in your industry.
So let's have everybody. George, you say something. Keba and Raymond.
Okay.
George, can you start?
Yeah. Yes. My competitors will be schools. Yeah, they're the same schools that I would want to do. The surrounding schools which are maybe better or they are already set up. So those will be my first competitor.
Do you know anyone in particular by name? Because these things got to mention them. Because some schools might be your working partners. Do you know anybody who's going to be your very, very strong competitor? They're totally opposed.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah, Dr. Shiakwambo.
Okay.
Yeah, the school that is Lani, probably one of the best schools in Zambia, owned by one person.
Okay. The reason I say this is that in your hotels, they are competitors, but they work together. You find in the same yard, 1 meter away, another hotel builds. Village Hotel, Premier in the same yard. But you think, come on, these are competitors, but how come? Their model is very different. Okay, good.
Okay, good. Do you have an example from Kebe?
Okay. A competitor in our industry, like EJ, they have the best Western Union in the Gambia.
Okay.
Okay, very good.
I joined with MBC Express, so we are trying all means so that we can be equal with them or beat them a bit because we want to have more customers.
Excellent.
Because we sometimes go around the Western Unions to check up what are they doing, what is the secret behind the Western Union.
Yeah, good.
Okay, that's very good. And Raymond.
Also,
So,
Raymond?
hello.
Raymond?
yes, I thought she wanted to add on what she was saying. I think I have a lot of competitors because I'm going to move into food. And where I stay, pretty much everywhere you have a food store. Everybody's selling a different product. So there's a lot of competition in there. My idea is the only advantage that I would see is that most of them wait for the customer, and I would like to change the game and go and attack and try to find the customer at his workplace. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But there's a lot of competition.
Who is the biggest competitor amongst all those? Who is the biggest?
The biggest competitor is fast food. You deal with people because people want to get snacks everywhere. I think you find snacks everywhere. Offline shops, off-license shops.
Wow, excellent.
There are very many. Food is really, there's competition everywhere, and I think everybody is big.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Okay. So, Maholi, make your last point. Okay. We've got only about 5 minutes, and then we finish.
Okay. So, thank you for that. So now you've got an understanding, I can see, of what would be the different competitors within your business. So just to wrap it up, maybe
Yeah.
since time is on our side.
I didn't
So
do
I'm gonna just ask quickly. I'll just make a summary and then ask quickly if you have any last questions. So I'm just gonna summarize it quickly. So today what we've covered is 2 units our cost-based based analysis and business planning. So we've gone through how we define a cost, the types of costs, how we create our financial schedules, and then we moved on to our business plan. So just make the slides there. There you go. So this is basically what we've covered on cost benefit analysis, how to identify a cost involved, calculate your startup capital, identify and describe costs, seal financial leaks in your business, and no, we didn't.
Yeah, this will be future, will be the next.
didn't cover that.
These are going to catch up online. All of these you're going to find it online, but the next seminar will probably look at this. By that time, many of you would have finished going through the lessons online. And the business planning.
And then, so from there, we've gone on to our business plan. So we've defined our business plan as our document that states objectives and how future objectives and how we're gonna get to fill them. We've covered the different things that we're gonna have on our content list of our business plan. Basically, these are the different things that we're gonna find in each part of our business plan. And we've just had a brief introduction into that. And then we've covered the reasons why these things are there for 2 items. And yeah, so from what we've gone through today, I just would like to open the floor quickly to any pressing questions or something that you might have not understood before we end.
Now, with me, George, I think it's clear. I've gotten something.
Okay, that's it. How about you, Kebe?
I understand everything, and I'm so sorry for not describing this marketplace.
No. It wasn't a problem. We just couldn't hear you nicely. How about Raymond? Do you have any questions from today?
My question is if I'll be able to find the information because I came in a little bit late, unfortunately. Okay. So I'd like to look into the information and try to study by myself at least. So all of the material that we've gone through today in this session is all available on your e-learning account.
Yes.
So basically what we did there was a brief introduction into the 2 units, cost benefit analysis and business planning, and then we're going to find all the materials and videos going forward from there, as you can see now on your screen.
Yeah, thank you.
What you should see should come up on your e-learning account. So you have it there.
Yes, excellent. Thank you very much, lecturer, and thank you very much all for attending. And just to say very quickly, for the sake of Raymond, when you log into e-learning after you've sent all your details, you'll be uploading your answers here. It's explained. Do not email your answers, and you'll be doing 3 units. Unit 3, cost benefit analysis. Download the actual answer sheet is there, and then these are video lessons. And after you do that, you'll be answering questions, and after you finish them, upload them right here. This link changes with time. The people that started last year, they're the ones uploading now. Your link will be opened very soon. And business planning, the same thing. You've got the video clips over there, and you upload your answers here. Take time. The system monitors you. If you don't attend, you won't pass. And then we're going to come to the diaspora unit. It's powerful, this one. Same procedure, but we've got time for that. Excellent. Okay, so enjoy yourselves. Thank you for coming. I will be making a general seminar on a topic and also developing creating opportunities for people to be part of the college system, like others have become assessors already and mentors. So this opportunity will be availed to you in the coming weeks. So be alert. Your contribution to this institution is very vital. We are a global institution and we are seeking to grow bigger and bigger. We've done a few thousands of students, want to now to grow to many thousands with your involvement. And make sure, invite a friend, tell them about it, while the scholarship is still available. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.